Hi everyone, it's Mike Pohatu here from 20 Road, and today I wanted to give you a preview of a product that I've been working on for quite a while now called Birdsnest. Now, Birdsnest is designed to help you understand your environment better by automatically building diagrams such as in this example. We've got an Active Directory user here, and then that user is a member of these two groups, and these groups are a member of these two groups, and this group's also a member of this group, and then that group assigns or has assigned permissions to this network folder. The way it works is that there are a number of scanners to read the items in from various systems such as Active Directory or your network file share and ingest that information into a central database where it is all then connected together. Once it's done that, you can then use this front end to search it, traverse it, discover it, create reports, get out the information you need quickly so that you can then get on with the job you actually need to be doing rather than just trying to make sense of things. So let's have more of a look at this data. So this diagram that Birdsnest has built is active, so you can click on a node and you can see its properties as well as things that it's related to. So if we have a look here, it's related to this file system folder, so if we can add that to our diagram, and we can see that this Active Directory user is set as file permission on this folder. Now this folder is also getting permissions applied to it via inheritance from the content store folder. So in this way you can see that the user account, if you removed it from the domain admins group, would still have access to the content store via this other path. And you can also see that there are additional permissions set directly here, so that may also influence things. So the tool builds these sorts of diagrams and it gives you much more confidence to do cleanup work for systems that may have been put in place 10, 15 years ago that you really don't understand. This will help you understand it. Now, there's multiple ways you can potentially work on data. You can have a small picture like this, which is quite small and succinct, but you also may start with something that's closer to this. This is why the product has the name it has. There are different types of nodes in this view with different types of relationships that at first glance can be quite overwhelming. So the tool has a bunch of ways to filter and manipulate this view to make it easier to get to the information you need. So you can zoom in and out, you can drag things around, and then you can refresh the view, and Birdsnest will recalculate a layout for the view based on your changes. You can use the select tool to select a bunch of items, to either move them around or remove them from the view altogether. You can use the eye tool, which will dim parts of the view, and then you can bring other parts back to help them stand out and be more visible inside a whole bunch of other data. You can use the crop tool to zoom in on an area of interest. You can use the search tool to search within the view for a certain item. So here's all the items with Birdsnest. And once we've got the data that we think we're interested in, we can export that out to the report view, and from the report view we can download it to a CSV file, and of course we can clear the view and start again. Now to generate these diagrams you use the search functionality. So there is a simple search mode, which is a good place to start if you have a single search term to do and want to do discovery from there. There is also the advanced search mode, where you can look for a specific type of node and or types of nodes and relationships, so you can be very specific about the information you're looking for. The search has some nodes and the types and number of relationships between them, resulting in a very specific result. So if we clear this, we get a very small specific set of data back from our search. Now the tool also has some reports out of the box. For example, there's a report for 80 groups that happen to be in a loop or part of a loop. So you've got 80 groups who are a member of each other in a loop, and we've got a group down here that's a member of itself somehow. And I have actually seen this in a production environment when I put Birdsnest in. You can find this type of thing in a matter of seconds. If we go back to our reports, there's another one here for orphan permissions. So if you scan a file system, it will show you where an AD account or AD group has been deleted, but that stale SID is still listed in the file permissions. And there we go. And from there we can try and find a bit more information about the thing that's been deleted. If it was deleted after Birdsnest found it, it'll keep a little bit of the data around and mark it as deleted. Otherwise, it'll just have a straight orphaned object with the SID. The tool also has a basic plugin architecture, so you can use that to extend Birdsnest to include your own business system, custom reports, styling, that kind of thing. So that's Birdsnest in a nutshell. If you've got any queries, there's a link in the description below to get in touch. There is also going to be source code release in the not too distant future, as this is going to be an open source project licensed under GPL version 3. So if you're interested, the source code will be available from GitHub. Thanks very much for your time. Have a great day.